Hey, what's going on, guys? Tony here from For the Core. Today we're going to talk about discipline and motivation. I'm going to share my thoughts on each and kind of what the differences are, in my opinion. But before I begin, as usual, I'd just like to thank you all for the support. The growth of this channel has been amazing, and I'm forever grateful for it. So, thank you. Seriously, guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really, really do appreciate it. And second, I'm driving to work again. You know, the creative juices are just flowing in the mornings for me when I leave for work. So I'm like, why not shoot a video while I'm driving to work? I'm paying attention to the road as usual. I'm paying attention to my surroundings, and I'm not going to get in an accident. So don't be hating. All right, but today let's talk about discipline and motivation. This video is going to apply to you guys and gals looking to join the Marine Corps, as a lot of my videos do. This is who it's geared towards. But also, if you're in the Marine Corps, man, you know, hopefully I can shed some light on just certain topics, guys. I try and give you guys a different perspective, different things to think about, and I tell you that in every one of my videos. So I am a Marine Corps veteran, been out for 7 years now. I was on active duty for 4 years, got out as a sergeant, and I love the Marine Corps, guys. I miss it every day. The goal of this channel is to be a resource for you guys that I wish I had when I joined the Marine Corps over 10 years ago, okay? So, motivation. To me, motivation is the drive to want to do something, right? If you're thinking about wanting to work out, or you see a movie, let's say you watch that movie Pumping Iron with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Lou Ferrigno and all those old bodybuilder type guys, and you're like, damn, I want to be like those guys. You finish that movie, you're freaking feeling motivated. So what do? You get this jolt of energy or whatever it might be, and you go to the gym for a couple days, then you just fall off the map, right? Or maybe you're PTing, you're in the Marines, you're on a morning run with your platoon, and your sergeant's out there calling cadences, and he's motivating the hell out of you, and you're like, yeah, you know, this is freaking awesome. Motivation, for me, it only lasts for a temporary amount of time. It's not permanent, unless you're surrounding yourself with people who are maybe motivating you or pushing you, but I just feel like it's a temporary feeling, you know what I mean? Now, discipline is within yourself, right? You can be disciplined in the sense that you follow orders well, which Marines are pretty good at. Or you could be disciplined in the sense that you don't have to be told to do things. But discipline, to me, falls within yourself, like your inner being, right? You have the discipline to do the right thing at all times when no one's watching, right? Integrity. Or you don't like working out, but you know you need to. That's kind of how I feel. I'm not a huge fan of working out. I mean, I've been doing it for so long, but I don't like enjoy it like I used to, but I do it because I know I should and that I need to. And I have the discipline to do it even when I don't want to, right? And that's what I try and tell people. When it comes to something big like working out, a lot of people don't do it because they don't have the discipline to stick to it, right? They don't want to do it. They make excuses for why they're not going to work out and why they're overweight, why they're out of shape, right? But it all falls down to discipline. If you don't have that self-discipline to hold your own self accountable, no outside source is going to motivate you enough to change that, right? That change ultimately happens when you come to terms with the fact that you're lazy, that you're not disciplined, and that you need to change, all right? And there's things you can do to change that, and I'm no expert on this shit, guys, all right? But I've listened to a lot of podcasts, I've read a lot of books, and I always ask myself, like, how do you change that? And for me, what's helped is when I do something. For me, when I tell myself, it could be something as little as having to take the trash out. And I've used this example many times in my other videos. If I tell myself I should take the garbage outside and put it in the recycling bin or the trash can out there, and then in my mind I'm like, nah, I can wait till the morning to do that. If I tell myself, no, I can wait to do that, guess what I do? I just freaking do it right then and there. Or if I'm like, oh, I should empty the dishwasher. If I tell myself, nah, I can wait, what do? I freaking empty the dishwasher right there on the spot. All right, if you have that doubt, or if you tell yourself not to do it, just do it, right? Counter your subconscious. Like, go against what your mind is telling you that you should do, all right? And it's those little things, right? If you're laying in bed, your alarm's supposed to go off at 6:30. It goes off at 6:30. What do? You go to hit that snooze button. If you tell yourself, I'm going to snooze this alarm and sleep for another 5 minutes, what should you do? You should just freaking get up, all right? Those little things, if you do them over and over and over, they're going to have a big impact, and they're going to change the way you think. They're going to change your thought process. And this might sound stupid, but I can tell you from experience, it works, all right? And when you do those little things over and over, when it comes to encountering a big situation or something that's not as minuscule as freaking emptying the dishwasher or taking the trash out, right? You have the mental and the self-discipline to just do it, all right? Even when you don't want to do it. And that's where the real change happens, right? When you start doing things when you don't want to do them. Like working out is a huge one, guys. So motivation's great. I'm not saying it's not, because in the Marine Corps especially, you're going to be motivated a lot of the times. A lot of your senior leadership, they're motivating individuals, okay? They've been around the block. They've done a lot in their careers. They've deployed a lot, and they can deliver a hell of a speech, okay? And you're going to feel motivated, especially wearing that uniform, right? There's a sense of pride, a sense of belonging, and you're just motivated being around people like that, being around other Marines. But it's not everything, okay? And eventually you're going to have to come to terms with the fact that you're just lazy and, you know, different things like that. Maybe you need to change your diet. You're going to have to come to terms with that stuff, and the change really happens within yourself, okay? Because motivation, in my opinion, is only temporary. So I hope you guys were able to kind of take something away from this video. I apologize for driving in my car. The screen's a little narrower because I can't turn my phone sideways. But, you know, like I said, guys, I aim to be a resource that I wish I had when I joined the Marine Corps in 2010. I don't have all the answers, and everything I tell you, I want you to take it with a grain of salt, okay? Maybe you'll learn something from it, maybe you won't. But I'm just trying to give you guys a different opinion, a different outlook on things. And, you know, because I said in other videos, joining the Marine Corps, it's not all about PT. It's not all about your physical fitness, and it's not all about looking good. It's not all about your general knowledge. It's about your mindset. Because if you got a strong mind, you can conquer anything, okay? And everything else, in my opinion, will fall into place if you have that strong mind, that strong foundation to build everything else off of. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Tony from For the Corps. Semper Fi.